Okay, here I am. I'm about to play a game of Friday. So let's crack it open. Let's have a look. Got some player boards, some tokens, and some cards. Let's get it set up. So here we are, mostly set up. Just got to draw 2 pirate cards at random. And this is the ultimate goal of the game, is to defeat these pirates. In order to do that, we need to go through this encounter deck 3 times. Each time we go through it, it gets slightly more difficult. And to do that, we will be using our adventure deck. Start with 20 life. And we've got some aging cards here that we'll be adding as we go. I'll just get started and I'll explain things as we go. So we start off by drawing 2 cards from the hazard deck. So we've got Further Exploring the Island or Cannibals. So the breakdown of these cards is we have this number in a cloud, and that shows how many cards we're going to draw for free. And then we have these symbols over here with a green, a yellow, and a red that shows how much fight value we need in order to defeat this card or this encounter. So currently we are in the green phase, the green step of the game. So we're only looking at this lower number. Start of the game, this is a really hard card and we're not even going to try that. So we're going to try and do this Further Exploring the Island. So we get to draw 3 cards for free and we need to get at least a value of 2. So let's see what we get. Let's draw some cards out of here. So the 3 cards we drew, and we add up our total and we're at -2, and we needed to get +2. So that's a difference of 4. So in this occasion, what happens is we lose life equal to the difference of what the value we're supposed to meet. So we'll lose 4 life. So we can also use this 4 life that we lose to trim cards out. So up in this top right hand corner, there's a symbol showing how much it costs to destroy. So I'm going to destroy all 3 of these cards because they're not really helping me out at all. I still got to lose this 4th life. There's nothing I can destroy for that, and we're just unsuccessful encountering that. And these are removed from game. Alright, let's draw another 2 hazards. Raft to the Wreck and Exploring the Island. Let's try and do this Exploring the Island. So we'll draw 2 cards and try and get a value of 1. We were unsuccessful. So we've got a 0, we needed 1, we're going to lose 1 life. So I'm going to use it to destroy one of these zeros. And I can't destroy this other one because I can't spend life. It's only the life you lost that you can use to destroy cards or cull cards, and we're unsuccessful with this. So let's draw another 2 hazards. Raft to the Wreck and Further Exploring the Island. Let's try Further Exploring the Island. So 3 cards, I need to get a value of 2. Okay, we had a value of 0, so we're 2 short. So that's okay. I'll lose 2 life, which we'll use to destroy this and this. Unsuccessful completing that card, and these are destroyed. So next 2 hazards are Exploring the Island or Raft to the Wreck. Let's do Exploring the Island. So 2 cards, and we got a value of -1. We drew this ability. This card, which has a special ability, +2 life. So we'll activate this and we'll gain 2 life. And then we will count this up. And actually what we might do here is, what you can also do is you can spend a life to draw an extra card. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to spend 1 life and draw an extra card. Okay, so now I'm at a 0. Still not effective. Well, I'm not going to get another card, so I'm just going to lose 1 life and we'll destroy this. We'll be unsuccessful in this encounter. Exploring the Island or Further Exploring the Island. Let's let's just try exploring the island. 2 cards, we need to get a 1. Alright, we drew a 1 on our first card. So this is a free cards we may draw. We don't have to draw the full complement of those free cards. We can stop whenever we like, and in this case, yes, we will stop. And we are successful and won that card. That'll go into our deck. So we're after the wreck and exploring the island. Further exploring the island. Let's try an easy one. So we just need 1 card and try and get at least a 0. And we were successful. So we'll add that to our deck. Next hazards are exploring the island or exploring the island. They're equal attack value or equal hazard value. The difference is the abilities. So let's go with this one. So 2 cards to get a value of 1. And we've got a -1. So that's a difference of 2. And we'll destroy these 2 cards. So early rounds, we're just sort of culling our deck down, getting at least some values, and setting ourselves up for later. So exploring the island, these are identical as far as cards drawn and hazard value. So let's choose to fight this one. So 2 cards to get a value of 1. And we didn't. So let's just spend a life. Or not spend a life, we lose 1 life because it's a difference, and we'll just destroy this card. This 0 needs to get back into our deck. So next hazards, Raft the Wreck or Wild Animals. This is a pretty strong, scary card. I don't think I want to try that right now. Let's try Raft the Wreck. And now I wish I'd tried that. Actually, if I had thought about it, I would have known that I actually had this as my last card. But either way, we're successful. That gets added to our deck. And let's go for the next hazard. So cannibals are further exploring the island. Let's just try this further exploring the island. Alright, so we've got no cards left here to draw, so we need to shuffle these. And anytime we go through this whole deck, we have to shuffle in an aging card. These are all bad cards, and they represent us, getting older and getting hungry and not doing well. If we ever cannot add one of these aging cards to a deck, we basically have grown old and died, and we lose the game. Also, if we run out of life, if at any time we cannot spend a life, we lose the game also. So here we go. We need 3 cards to get a value of 2. We've got a value of 1. Well, this has an ability of +1 life, so we'll activate that to get 1 life. And actually I might spend a life to draw an extra card. Alright, so there we go. We've got 2, and that was our requirement, so we were successful. We win that card. So next hazards are Raft the Wreck. And let's try to do this one. So 1 card with a value of 0. We were successful. Next, encounters. Raft the Wreck again, and we will try to get a 0. We were successful. We'll activate this to get ourselves our 2 life. And add this to our deck. So next we've got Wild Animals and Further Exploring the Island. We'll just do Further Exploring the Island. So 3 cards to get a value of 2. Alright, we've only got 1, but this has an ability of +2 cards, so we'll activate that to draw some more cards. And there we go, we've got enough. We've got a total value of 3. I'm not going to draw that second card. I don't need it, so I'm successful on this encounter. Let's add this to our deck. So next hazard, Wild Animals and Raft the Wreck. Getting pretty low here. I'm about to end the green step and head into the yellow. So I might try to do these Wild Animals before they're about to get harder. So let's see, 4 cards, 1, 2. All right, stop. So this is the bane of my existence, this aging card. What this basically means is whatever free cards we have, that's it. We've got to stop. Time's up. I get no more free cards. I can spend life to draw extra cards, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lose my 4 life. You'll notice that this has 2 symbols at the top, so all these aging cards cost a little bit more to get rid of, but considering how much I hate this card, I'm happy that it's no longer going to bother me. So let's just get rid of it. I'm still going to lose this 4th life. Alright, next hazard. Wild animals exploring the island. Well, let's try these wild animals again. It's 4 cards, so I need to shuffle in an aging card. And let's drawing 4 cards. So as aging cards go, that's not as bad as that stop card was. Alright, so we're on 3 and we're still on 3. I'm going to spend a life to draw an extra card. Still on 3. I'm going to spend another life to draw another card. And there we go. So these cancel out, and I've got a total value of 4, which is enough. So, but before I go, I'm going to activate this and this to gain 1 life for each of those cards. That's 2 life I gain. And that -1 aging card is still on my deck. I can't get rid of that right now. Alright, so we've gone through this once, so now we're on yellow stage. We shuffle through this hazard deck again. So we're 1/3 of the way, and we're down to 8 life.